business. So I want to make a video exposing myself. And, every basis needs to be touched. I'm tired. So Jupiter seems like it's testing and defeating me all at the same time. Jupiter is one of those planets where everything goes ballistics. I think this past week or month or whatever, some shit like that. I'm not all into the heaviness of it, but Jupiter is shining like Saturn and everything is testing, and these are kind of times where you get tested, you know, moving to the new world. You want to, of course, you think and you act like you are doing it for beneficial things, but you have to dig deep inside and say, is it things self-gloating, or is it genuine in your life, said, and so forth. You know, so I don't know, man. I'm just feel like I've been defeated a little bit. At the same time, it's not a defeating all the way, like I'm forever gonna be defeated or some shit. Fuck you, fuck the world. I would die before I could go on my fucking knees and be defeated. And that's probably what's gonna happen. So standing with that kind of pride is definitely gonna fall. So that's been a part of my journey, struggle, trying to hold my head up in life, you know, dignity of everyday walks and so forth, and trying to accomplish goals, and you know, but you know, it's about how you go about things, and it's about what's the sincerity of it. It's about your willpower and pushing forward and staying true to your causes. It's about thinking things out. It's about calling up on the higher levels to understand that you're not by yourself, but at the same time you are. You know, you really are by yourself in essence, you know, because you have to do it. You know, everything falls back on your responsibility, and you need to accept the responsibilities of life and what happens. So as soon as you start to look into things like planets and other people and things are happening around you that may cause you to stumble, get weary, you still want to fall into what your responsibility is, and it all occurred based on you. And I'm just right there. I'm just trying to have a humble moment. You know, it's a lot of things I don't want to do that I'm still in that rat race of doing and trying to figure out and get above. And it's just gonna be that. I don't want it to be that. But you got to deal with things. I don't want to have to deal with people. I'm just so eager to get away from people and smiling faces and having to smile and having to be this person that I am, but at the same time that I'm not. I don't want to sugarcoat shit. I don't even want to. I have a gift. It's a gift and a curse, and that is to be able to prophesize psychic ability. I have a very high sensitive feeling emotions that I can sense and feel people's energies, understand where they're coming from, probably before they even, you know, give me any information on them. I have that ability. And it's so, it could be, it is always in my face. I'm always confronted with it every time I interact with people. So it's probably one of the reasons why I'm so frustrated and tired of dealing with people, because I don't have to be having to stand that strong every goddamn time, using my energy to balance out life, to balance out what's going on. I'm a sun moon sign with a Leo, and that moon, man, that Cancer shit, this shit is all over my fucking face. And it, my emotions show on my face. Cancers, man, we can't hide our emotions. Whatever we think and feel is right there on us. People see it immediately, immediately. So it's a lot of people that have a disdain with me and so forth because they can see that truth right there on my fucking face. It took a while for me to realize that was going on. I couldn't hide none of my emotions and thoughts. So, you just try to, obviously, my thoughts typically are genuine, sincere, but on a deeper level, you always have to keep going deep in and find out what's really going on. And I just want to be humble. I don't want to be humble. I am humble, and I seek, and I try to break down these walls. So I know I have pride. I know I have goals at the same time, and I won't stop. I know this world is basically pulling us into a box. And, man, they trying to win at all costs, boy. They got it on a high level, and I'm not doing a good job of finding out who I am completely. Keeping that going, keeping that energy going, and you got to stay on top of it, and break these things. And there's so much going on. You can make excuses for yourself, but you also have to find the time, and you have to find things to be able to, everything doesn't happen overnight. It's a digestion and constantly a build up. So, I'm my hardest critic. So I just hope there's something I can get from this. Of course, is making me more tough skinned. I just want to go on my life, and I don't know how to deal with people, man. Deal with this rat race, so I will do it at all costs. I'm gonna have to hunker down and make sure I stay true to the goals, which is, that's easy said and done. So I don't know, man. This whole everything is coming to its testimonies. We are in a new world. We are in a new earth right now. But then on the same time, you want to understand these things. But how does that affect you, and how does that benefit you? And you don't get caught up in, does this matter for you? And then you don't want to get pulled back into the wayside of your old self. Picking back up your old baggages, things like that. I got a very heightened sense of, especially when I went vegan, man. Probably a little over a year, some change, 2 years ago. But at the same time, it's like, what other benefits is this carrying for me? Other than being able to read energy, read other people, and balance this shit out, and try to stay the bigger person and so forth. Yeah, but how's this benefiting me individually to push forward and be a positive vessel versus just a positive vessel at that moment? Oh man, fuck all that shit. Yeah, I'm almost at a point where I am gonna just like fucking give in on certain things and just like, you know what? Damn, do I need to go back to my old life? I don't want to have to, yeah, it's all about balance and having both. But I definitely don't listen to people when it comes to that point right there, because I don't need nobody's opinion, because most 99.999% of the people don't understand balance and the positive and negative, so they quickly give their opinion with some shit that they don't even understand. So I definitely don't want people's opinion on balance, because y'all motherfuckers don't even know how to balance your own fucking lives. So shut the fuck up. But yeah, you want to have good times, relax, enjoyment times. We're here for an experience, so there's nothing wrong with enjoying moments. You just don't want to be on that like forever and stuck in these ways. True enough, you know what I'm saying? I've always known that. Even Even when old heads say, man, when I was a little kid and rap was coming out and cussing and da-da-da and all that type of stuff, you know, first thing we started listening to was NWA. Well before NWA, actually, but, you know, NWA was the mainstream that came out, you know. But, man, what's all this, this hard rap, you know, and that's when NWA pushed on the scene and so forth. But we had all kinds of other rap before then. But you don't want to, you know, you want to hear things, but you don't want to indulge into it, make it your life. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, you can take in these things, but you don't want to pattern your whole life behind it. You know, I knew that shit from a kid. You know, that was taught to me early on. So anything, you know what I'm saying? You can, you know, having a drink, but you don't want to indulge and just be freaking alcoholics and whatnot. You know, partaking in different tastings and things like that, but you don't want to indulge in that stuff and become that. I understand. Definitely not looking into doing anything like that. I gotta get out this grass because it's about to come my way now. But this humbleness and finding yourself, constantly seeking for yourself, I almost want to ask, is it worth it? You know, yeah, you know, on one hand, yeah, of course, to know thyself, and constantly, obviously, you want to keep on pushing knowing yourself. But when you come against these walls, these brick walls, and you constantly, energy is going one way, and then all of a sudden you look back and you realize, shit, was this a setup? You know, yeah, you meant good intent, but damn, say, is this a setup by bigger and higher powers that know the direction of what you're trying to achieve, but making sure they get ahead of the shit? Then you gotta go further than that. And it's okay, if this is a setup, what the hell is it? You know, you gotta try to figure out how to defeat that and keep on pushing forward. And the game just gets tougher and tougher and tougher mentally. And I know there's breakthroughs. I know there's breakthroughs. I know there's not. Nothing comes without a struggle. And I'm the one that definitely takes the challenges in my life. You know, but humbleness is something that we just can't be taught. It's just something that you have to accept. And you know, I don't know. I never have bad intentions in the essence of, but when you look at yourself and you look back on things, you're like, was that selfish? Was that really genuine and stuff like that? And you just want to grade yourself all the time. And then you want to make sure that you know, are walking what you understand. And that's just the general logistics of it. And I just want to put that out there, that humbleness and staying true is something that is not taught, spoken about, but it has to be understood. And I am apologizing for anything that I brought to anybody. I will, you know, in my realm of understanding, in y'all realm of understanding, if you feel like I don't give a shit. Because you motherfuckers is already selfish anyway. So I definitely don't have sympathy for people and that don't seek. And people that all they do is ride with emotions. So, and you damn right, I ain't working with nobody to ride with emotions. I don't give a shit how this world goes. I still live with tough love. That's always carried me. That's in my blood. And that can't change. That's in my blood. It's my DNA. So I understand not changing things. That's a part of my DNA. But I also want to seek and cleanse my DNA and see all the mucus that's caught up in me. You know, because if I'm rocking by myself, then who's my critics? It's got to be myself. And, you know, you can't be constantly lying to yourself. And but at the same time, I do seek for better for everyone through my examples and my abilities. So that's why I try to go the way I go, because nobody else is going this route. I don't see nobody else going these routes, man. You know, and the ones that do, you know, you just admire and you just keep on using them as inspirations. But at the end of the day, I don't even know what route I go. It's just in me to stay true to the more things that I understand and believe that are true. At the same time, it kicks your ass, man. When you're on your own, it'll kick your ass. You better have something to stand on, 'cause your ass will fucking. So it ain't easy for people, for singles. And I admire anybody that's single mentally or stand on what they do. I admire people that actually are together and do it together. You know, I definitely believe in powerhouses. I've always believed in the power couples. I always believed in that. That was my thing. So until that happens, you know, you don't settle. You know, but that's a story for people that are on certain levels. This is not for everyone. So I don't want nobody's fucking opinion on things that they just want to use as whatever, as a sounding board. This is just a let off thing for myself. I do know where I'm at. It's just the fact that you have these energies that come, and you want to, you feel like you can withstand them and go through them, and so, but you better wake up, because this shit's get real. So I just want to touch base on staying humble, having your inner faith, and sticking true at the same time, loving everyone, loving your cause, loving yourself, and taking your time, and just becoming of yourself. So I don't regret anything that I've done in my life. I don't fucking regret none of this shit. You know, I wish I would have done it a little earlier, maybe. Oh, that's pretty much what I am on. I wish I would have done it a little bit earlier, more so than just trying to change things up or perfect things. These snails, this snail season, they are heavy. Getting on my feet, my shoes. So I just want to cut it right there and make a video about sit down, be humble, like your boy Kendrick Lamar well put it. Shit said, bitch, sit your ass down and stay humble. So I don't know how that works, but I'm definitely trying to find out what the hell that means. I'm living it. And everybody should be, in some kind of fashion, be good.